Okay, so the last two that we're going to look at is 17 and 18. Now, 17 tells us that we have the graph of the parent function that has been horizontally translated 4 units to the right. So we can eliminate C because that's a change in how wide and how narrow it is. And D is a vertical shift up or down. So it's between A and B. And a lot of us picked B, but that was a trick because if you remember, the number inside the parentheses is going to be the opposite. So if we're moving to the left, the number is positive, and if we're moving to the right, the number has to be negative. Since we're moving to the right 4 units, that means that the number has to be negative, so the answer is actually A. And with number 18, it says that if we replace it with 3x, what kind of effect will it have? Now this is just simply trying to remember what kind of stretch or compression we're going to have. So we automatically eliminate H and J because these are talking about vertical. So vertical would be when the number is on the outside. So a vertical stretch, meaning the graph gets narrow, would be a fraction on the outside. Whereas a vertical compress, meaning it's going to be wider, is a number on the outside of the fraction. Now, when we're talking about horizontal, we're talking about the number being on the inside. So if a parabola becomes more narrow, a lot of us chose F. If a parabola becomes wider, that's actually going to be a fraction on the inside. Whereas a horizontal compress becoming narrow is a fraction on, or and a whole number on the inside. So the answer is actually G. So just make sure to try and remember those rules, and they're part of the notes that I have posted before. Let me know if there's any other questions that you are going to want me to go over, and I can create a video for those as well.